Hey, 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 I see everybody getting in the room. I need y'all to do me a favor. All of my craft to quit. I need y'all to do me a favor. And I need you to rename. And when you rename, I want you to put on your name C2Q. So I know your craft to quit. And then that way it'll make it a lot faster with filtering. So here is a privilege that the people who are not in the Craft to Quit program get to have today. You all get to be in the room and get the free information just by observing, watching, and really just being here for your time. I'm going to remove the live, so only the Craft to Quit program will have it afterwards. But in the meantime, in between time, our Craft to Quit Platinum VIP members will be able to share your screen, ask questions, etc. Lala, yes, go ahead and if you're in the Shopify accelerator, I want you to put an SA on yours because yours will definitely be priority since y'all are in the accelerator. Okay, so you got SA. Yeah, I see you. Okay, Darlene, make it C2Q. That way it stands out to me. And let me let Coach Chrissy in here. So we're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna change this to Thursday nights instead of Sunday nights. And the reason why is because I've been doing a lot of these events and things on weekends, and it's really it's been putting a lot of stress on our time. And I want to make sure I can give y'all this time and I can give you this quality time. I really enjoy, believe it or not, y'all might think y'all aggravate me, and sometimes you do, but my greatest loves are oftentimes my greatest aggravations. But I really enjoy doing this, y'all. I really love doing this. I love showing in real time how I can really help people, and I love seeing y'all take it and run with it. Okay. So y'all do me a favor. Y'all go ahead and cut on these cameras so we can check on everybody, see what's going on with the goings on. Felicia, the way you answer your name is you go to the dot that is on your name. If you look at the participants, go to the dot and you can go to rename yourself. Okay. And go ahead and rename yourself. If you're in the accelerator, put an SA for my Shopify accelerator folks. And then for the folks that are Craft to Quit, put the C2Q so you know what to do. All right. And then that way, whenever y'all are making comments and stuff, I can see who is able to share screens and that sort of thing. Okay. So how this goes, this is pretty much, oh, I see y'all's faces. Hold on a second. Let me view my gallery view. Okay. So this is our time where we get to kind of interface. This is just like if I was doing a live class. I want you all to feel that we have some live time together because truly with our Craft to Quit, we're not really supposed to be doing live. We're supposed to be doing more of a pre-recorded content, but I feel like when you all get live time, that's when you come up with the good questions. This is when you all really get into your implementation mode. So I'm willing to do this as long as y'all show up and y'all ready to show out. Okay. So every week now, let's do Thursdays at 8 p.m. I'll change up the link and everything, and I'm going to change up the Zoom link too. Then our Craft to Quit, our Shopify Accelerator, Inner Circle is welcome to come in as well. But this is basically your chance to get mentorship. So I want y'all to come with wins and questions. Okay. So wins might be something that that you achieved since our last meeting, something exciting that happened, or something that you just finally checked off of your list. We're going to start with wins because I want us to be able to recognize some wins. So in the chat, y'all let me know. What are some wins you had this past week? Let me see. I need to see some wins in the chat. Hey, Fonda, I see your little one. Oh, we're about to, this summer, we're going to get these little ones lit on the business side. I'm excited. Hey. Oh yeah. I don't know if y'all see, we have a kids mastermind too, but these kids are crushing it. They're able to do this Photoshop, make videos. Listen, I'm fully supportive. All right, let's see. You did your first sub and cut and sew. Let's go, Fonda. Yes. All right. Naja, you supported an innate sister at her vendor event. Let's go. Awesome. You got your first business to business order a few weeks ago, and you had to find a contract. Okay, not with a contract, Sharon. Let's go. That's a good problem to have. Those are called growing pains. I love it. Okay, Lisa, 7 new orders. We could definitely clap that up. Come on, y'all. Congratulations. Yes. April, you making 2 shirts this week. April, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Mashonda, you got your first Etsy sale. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Love it. Jamie Jean, you upsold 3 grad store orders to combo packs. Woo! Clap it up. Was it because of your mock-ups? Did they upsell because your mock-ups were lit and you actually gave them the opportunity to see that design work on something else? I bet. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. You did over 60 shirts and 1 order of graduation invitations. Come on, Sherry. Clap it up for Sherry, y'all. Come on. Y'all, we got to celebrate other people's wins just like they're ours, because I promise you that energy that you get when you do that, you're letting God know you're ready for your blessing next. Like, I promise you, it's there. It's there. You celebrate other people's victories like it's yours, and it's there because you're doing it with intention and genuineness. I love it. That's why I clap for y'all louder than I clap for me. Yes. Okay, you received your first affiliate payment. Let's go, Najla. Let's go. If y'all don't know about the affiliate program, especially with the Shopify challenge coming up, I'm gonna tell y'all a big way to get a big affiliate check is to invite people to the Shopify challenge. People that you know, your crafting sisters, people that you know need to be on Shopify, but they still selling in their DMs. If you share the Shopify challenge, you get $150. So, well, a little less than 100. It's like it's 197. No, it's 297, and you get half of that. So some of y'all can rack up a good check just letting other people know about the Shopify challenge. Okay. And that goes for, if they join the academy, you get 50% of their tuition or their monthly fee. You get 50% of that every single month in perpetuity. So as long as they're a member, you get that. So I don't talk about that enough, but I know we're all looking for multiple streams of income, and this is a way that you can pretty much promote what it is that you're doing to your friends without having to show them how to do everything for free, because that's what ends up happening. They end up asking you all the questions. You can be like, girl, just join the academy. Just come on in here to the classes. You can collect half of that. They ain't, that just tell them to click the link and get in here. Trust me, I know the feeling. All right, let's see. Start a challenge for yourself. You've lost 19 pounds. Let's go, darling. Woo, woo, woo. Yes. I'm all for that. Health is the optimal form of wealth. Let's go. You upsold center print shirts to all over shirts. Let's go, Felicia. Come on. April, no, we're not helping with the Shopify. I don't know, April, are you let me check and see something real quick, because what we're doing audits today. We're not actually doing the Shopify. We do some Shopify work in the accelerator program, but let me check on something here. All right, so look, I'm so proud of y'all. This is amazing. Okay, well, let's get down to it, because y'all have an hour with me tonight. And then for my Craft to Quit folks, what we'll do is I'm going to hang out after we do our after we do the audits, and we'll do a Q&A session, or if y'all want to do more auditing, we could do more auditing. But I want to give y'all a chance to ask questions, just anything that you need help with, any questions that you have while you have your mentor live and in full effect. I'm going to answer those questions for you, okay? All right, awesome sauce. So let's see. All right, so let's go ahead, and those in the Craft to Quit program, or the if you're in Inner Circle, you can put an IC, so I know you're Inner Circle. And then if you are in the if you're in the Shopify Accelerator, put an SA. Okay. Come on, Teresa, you created some bundles to upsell with the Youth League baseball banners. I saw that. Congratulations, Teresa. You've been on it. You have been on it. I see you working. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. If you are ready to share your store, because I need to see the store, you got to share the store. The first thing we're doing is the Shopify audits. If you have other questions, just hang tight, because when we're done with the audits, I'll take any random questions that you have. How do you deal with life? You know, what is the meaning of life? Whatever y'all want to ask me afterwards. Just hold on for that. We're going to deal with your Shopify stores first, okay? You're not trying, baby. You are growing, Teresa. You're not trying. You got this. Okay, so let's if you're Craft to Quit, Shopify Accelerator, or Inner Circle, and you would like to share your Shopify store, go ahead and put the link for your Shopify store. Okay. All right, Lisa, you're up. Let me share my screen. And pull you up here. There we go. All right. Lisa, this looks so good. You could go ahead and unmute your mic, Lisa, and we're going to do a little dialogue, a little back and forth.
I don't like it.
What you talking about? Okay, so
I don't even want to share it. Like when people ask me for my website, I don't want them to see it, because I think it doesn't look nice. I think it looks homemade. It doesn't have a clean look. And I think my biggest problem is are the pictures. Like these pictures aren't that bad on the front page, but when you go into each department, and I really want to make my graduation stuff pretty big. I don't want to give TMI, but my dad was sick starting in October, and he just passed away last month. And I've been taking care of him. So I missed all of Christmas, all of Black History Month, all those sales. I got goo gobs of blanks here. And I'm hoping that for graduation, I'll be able to move some of it. But I feel embarrassed about my website and feel like I don't want to share it with people. I don't want them to see it because I don't think it looks professional.
You know what? First of all, I want to offer my deepest and most sincere condolences, because I know this has to be a difficult situation to come out of, and then also like push into production and push into the creative side of things. So first of all, I want to commend you for that, because your father would be absolutely impressed and proud. So let me just make that statement first, okay?
Thank you. And thank you for those who gave condolences.
You're welcome. Secondly, I just want to say your website is fire. Your website is fire. If y'all agree that this website is fire, please drop some fire in the chat. Please let our friend know how you feel. Like, and be real. Be real. And I'm one of those people, even if I have something critical to say. I'm not going to say it in a negative way. I'm not being facetious. I'm not just like, tooting your horn because you're one of my beautiful students. I'm being for real. The only thing that I would look to change here to make the initial page a little bit cleaner, and like I said, I'm here to audit, is I would, instead of doing this business card design here, I would just take the logo, the For Life Creations, I would make it small and in the center at the top. So then that way your headers go clean across the top. That's it. That's it. And then you could take your contact information and put it down here at the bottom, where you could have a contact us there.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't even put the phone number. I'll put the phone number if I want people to text message me. That's kind of what we're doing in the accelerator, where we're using the Innate Lab app to kind of communicate with our customers without like answering phones and that sort of thing. So it ends up being more of a text on, but and even if they call it, it ends up, letting us know and giving them a text. But this is phenomenal. Now, I want to also give you some insight here too, from being someone who waited for perfection, especially in a website. It's not going to be perfect, but you can perfect it if you just keep pushing and do it in iterations. So usually what we do is we wait for, let's say we go to graduation, because I know graduation season is what you said. Girl, this looks good. What are we talking about? I just clicked on graduation and I see everything that I want right here, right here. It's right here in my face. So I'm telling you that I would look at this site. I would totally believe that this is a reputable website. I love how you have your categories here. You're color coordinated. You have some of your photos here. That looks good because it doesn't all look like mock-ups. You have some photos in there too, which makes it more believable as well. And when I click here, I'm ready to order everything from you for graduation. So what's stopping you right now from promoting your website? Other than what you told me, the untruth about it right now. So the untruth is that it doesn't look good, because it does look good. It's just you being very critical, which you have every right to be that, because we're creative. So we're going to be our harshest critics.
Okay.
But as you can see, everybody else feels like what?
Okay.
They say it's fire.
All right. I'll go with it. But
Okay.
when I look at it, I don't get that. Ooh, this looks good. Sometimes I look at other people's sites and it looks so nice and clean. And when I look at the template that we used to build this from when I was in a previous Shopify challenge, that's when I built this.
Mm-hmm.
I from what it started looking at from the template, I feel like, it just got too busy, and I don't know, all of that glitter. I just feel like it got to be a lot.
And you can go back and, just like with those, you can go back and change those into matte colors. We have another template that we're doing for this upcoming Shopify challenge. So if you want to update that stuff, you absolutely can.
I don't have money to be keep pouring stuff into. I can't.
That's what I'm saying. So what you have is not only good enough, it's great. What's the issue right now is that you have to put it out there. You have to market it. You have to get this in front of people, and you're not just people, but your ideal client, right? That's the thing right now that needs to happen, because graduation season is literally right around the corner, and you have a huge opportunity. You already have your website set up. The only thing that you're going to have to do is drive traffic to your site. So let me ask you now, this isn't technically a Shopify audit, but what are you doing to drive customers to your website?
I'm not doing things to drive customers to my website.
But that is the main issue. Let's as a matter of fact, I think Coach Chrissy's here. Coach Chrissy, can you unmute for a second?
Yes, ma'am.
Coach Chrissy, can you give some advice right now on just one tip we can do to get people to Lisa's Shopify store for graduation?
I would suggest, as far as with your local market, especially for graduation right now, to find your booster clubs, your local school organization on Facebook, and tag, put a post out to um get someone for graduation, to get you a high school senior, that you can offer either. I would offer a t-shirt or one product, or it's completely up to you. For mine, I typically I typically do a offer a bundle to them. Or what I do is I'll say on my post, I'll say, hey, tag someone you know that has a high school senior and be entered to win um a graduation package valued at $75, which is a t-shirt and the stole. And then have everybody who comments and puts the senior's name, you can then put them in a drawing, and then you put your links to your website in that post.
Yep. And I want to tell y'all a little something that I know we've been, sharing some of this advice, some of the same advice for a while now. But the thing is, it works. It works. It works. It works if you work. And one of the easiest things to do is to offer someone something for free in exchange for either their information or their promotion. And essentially, when you're saying, hey, tag someone with a senior in order to have a chance to win this free shirt or this free graduation package or whatever it is that you're offering, essentially they are willing to, and they trust you because they're willing to exchange your information for a chance to get something that you have that they find is valuable. So number one, don't be afraid to do that, because you're not bothering anybody, because literally it takes their action to show you that what you have is valuable. So you should be taking that in as that I have something valuable. I have something that they truly want, because they're volunteering their information for that. And then secondly, this is one of those ways that you got to be ready to collect information and act on it. So you got to follow up on those leads. That's what those are called. Those are leads. So as soon as somebody, is putting that information, a great thing that you could be doing is just showing them something for free, which is your website, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can literally say, here's my link. Like I'm not pressuring you to buy anything. I'm just showing you, here's some examples of my work. That's free, right? Here's some examples of my work. Let me know what you like. And that way they're feeling like they're part of this competition now, right? So if they're part of the competition and they feel like they may potentially win this shirt, now they're investing more time into being indoctrinated with your content, because now they're looking at all your designs now and they're like, okay, well, this is the one I like, but these are my colors. Ask them those questions in the comments. What's the school mascot? What are the colors? That way, as they're interacting with the post, that post is getting more engagement and that post is likely to be seen by more people. That's a free strategy. That's a free 99 strategy.
And I know Shannon said one tip. I'm going to give you one other tip. And that's for everybody, all of you. I think Mashonda said she got her first sale on Etsy. If you have an Etsy store, if you don't, I encourage you to have an Etsy store, because it is a lead magnet for your website. Whenever I get an inquiry on my Etsy shop about my products, I give them a 10% off coupon if they order on my website versus ordering on Etsy. So that, because with Etsy, the Etsy stingy about information and email addresses and all of that. You send them to your website, you collect their information, and then you market to them repeatedly from your website. You cannot do that on Etsy.
Exactly. So there's some terms that we're using here. We're using leads. Leads are just contact information that you're getting, right? Lead magnet is a product or a link or a service that you're offering in order to get people's information. So in that case, what Coach Chrissy is saying is exactly true. That's what I use Shopify for. I mean, that's what I use Etsy for, is to bring people over to the Shopify side, because Shopify, you own the customer, and on Etsy, you don't own the customer. So you treat it as if it's going to help you get the attention that you want, but you want to actually nurture the people on your Shopify side, because those are the people that you can retarget, you can develop a relationship with, and eventually be able to build your list out, because that's what we all want to do. It's a numbers game. You want to build your list, but you want to build your list of your ideal clients. Okay. So let me know, are y'all finding this information valuable? Let us know in the chat, so we can know to continue this type of activity and discussion. All right, Teresa says good info. All right. Awesome. Okay. So so my suggestion for this would be just to change the logo to where it's just small and in the center. And that's probably already a part of your template. Don't change anything else about this website. Get people to this website, and then complain to me when you have customers that are like beating down your door, ordering your products for graduation season. Okay. That's my next complaint I want to hear. Like, oh my gosh, Shannon, all of these people, they just love my content. They love my website. They love everything that I do. I can't even get rest right now because I'm so busy with orders. Okay. And then we'll have a different problem to talk about. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, love.
Thanks, everyone.
All right. So next person, go ahead and share your website. If you are in Craft to Quit, the Shopify Accelerator, or Inner Circle, go ahead and share your website. And next person that posted, I'll click on yours and we'll go you next. All right, we got Mashonda from the Craft to Quit. Let's go. All right, here it goes. Let's check out Rock Vinyl Creations. Oh, I love that you have a pop-up. That's my first critique. Pop-up, getting attention, asking people, hey, would you like to exchange your information for a coupon? That's a lead magnet. They're going to give you their information in exchange for a discount. I love it. All right, perfect. All right. Love the look of it. I see you have your banners going. You have your small logo. Your items are at the top, nice and clean for your categories. I clearly can see examples of what it is that you make. I'm going to ask you a question, and Mashonda, go ahead and unmute your mic for me, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Who is your ideal customer? And I want you to kind of give it to me in 2 sentences. I would like to know like who that person is, like a demographic, and then also what is she looking for on your website? What does she want to purchase?
I don't know. It's all over the place. And that's kind of my problem.
Oh, well, listen. So this is actually this is an exercise to help us figure out who the ideal customer is. If we were not looking at the website right now, who is your ideal customer? I'm going to just go.
It would have been, well, the people that I think about the most are parents and sports parents, I guess. But I've got so much other stuff on here.
So it's okay. It's okay. So my main thing is, I understand, especially when you're doing custom graphics, custom anything, because custom means we can do everything in the world we put our mind to, right? So we're going to have a lot we can do. But if our goal is to make sure that when our ideal customer makes contact with our content, or makes contact with our website, that they immediately feel like, oh my gosh, this is just what I've been looking for. Now, let me ask you this. So sports mom and dad, when they come to the website, I'm sports mom and dad right now. I do see all products. I probably would not put all products. I would call that one like your custom graphics, right? Like your custom logo or something like that. So it lets people know that they can get something custom printed. Just to put all products is a little generic, but I like that you have your logo there, and you could actually put like a little arrow and put, your logo on, on a t-shirt, or your logo on this, and then have like a little swirly arrow kind of go into that. That would be cool because it lets people know you can do custom work, right?
Okay.
I like that you have the sports collection. Your banner is moving quick enough to where I caught that sports on, on the time that I'm hovering over this section. Okay.
Okay.
So if I go down here, sports is not the first thing that I see. So for featured collections, graduation, I would keep up there because sports and graduation are going to be very closely related. But I would absolutely make sure that you had a sports collection. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then for the products, I can see a lot of these things are like, sports related. But when I come here and these are products I can actually purchase, like right here, right now, I want to see, you're talking about like a high school team or something like
Yeah.
that. I should absolutely, as soon as I get on here, I should be like, oh my gosh, that is something that I want for my kids or for my team, or, as a parent, I want for myself to represent my kids. So I should automatically see products that represent what that customer wants.
I
And
don't
then
know how
that
to
way I
change
would
that.
believe that that is your ideal customer.
Okay. And I can go in and change that, because sometimes when I add products, it'll automatically just update with new products that I put there.
It will. What you can do is you can change and create a category. So just like your collections here, you can create a collection that says, instead of graduation collection, this one might be sports collection, right? So you can create that category. And then in your featured products, if the first thing that you want people to see are your sports products, guess what you put for your featured products? You choose the sports category, and then all of the products that are in that sports category will show up as your featured products. Now, I can believe you when you say my ideal customer is sports mom and dad. I can be like, yeah, because if I was sports mom and dad, I would be hovering over all of these listings, clicking on stuff. So right now, what you want to do is you want to stop the scroll, right? The whole objective is to stop the scroll. So if I'm scrolling and I'm a sports parent, I haven't found anything that's sports parent yet. So I don't stop the scroll.
Okay.
Right. So that would be my suggestion. And I don't want to overwhelm y'all. I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to say like something major that you can tweak, something minor that you can tweak that will move the needle in a major way. So that's my suggestion for you. Go ahead, create a category for sports. And then when you go to featured products, choose the category that shows up as the sports category and let those products speak for the section. Okay.
Okay.
And then you can have another, like you can have more than one featured product. So you can have like, you can call this the sports feature section and then below that, you might have graduation and show a few products from your graduation collection. You can show products from the collections down below the collections. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, cool. Looks good though. You've been working. I see you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. All right. So let's see. Next is Monica. Monica, are you a member of Craft to Quit? Of the Craft to Quit VIP, the Platinum VIP program? I can check and see real quick. Actually, Chrissy, can you do me a favor and check? I don't know if you're on your computer. I can check too. I was just trying not to have a little hold up. Okay, perfect. Because Monica doesn't know if she's in the Craft to Quit program. So if you could double check for me, perfect. All right. So Najla, that's your problem finding your niche. So Najla, do you have your website? You want to go ahead and share that for me so we can do an audit with you? Fonda is terrificteasandmore.com. Fonda is Craft to Quit. All right. Okay, so Fonda, we got a little work to do, Fonda. You know I'm gonna go and get on here and give you all the love and all the truth. Okay, is that okay? And go ahead and unmute your mic for me, okay?
Yes, I'm ready for the critique.
Okay, but you know I got you. You know I got you. Have you
I
done the Shopify challenge yet?
no, ma'am.
Okay. Chrissy, if you would, Fonda, go ahead and put your Academy email in the chat here, and Coach Chrissy is going to put you in the Shopify challenge for the free 99. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I want you to show up now because
I'm gonna show up.
Okay. I hear you. I believe you. Because I'm gonna give you some advice right now, and I know that it's gonna be a lot of things. So for that, I would just say come to the Shopify challenge and let me show you better than I can tell you. Okay.
Okay.
So then that way you have your product banners, you have your categories, you have your products, right? So right now it's just a few things that I'm seeing on this main page. Doesn't mean that you only have a few things. It's just what I see. Now, can you explain to me who your ideal customer is?
I would say parents with younger children or child age children mostly, I guess.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. What
Yeah.
are they buying? What do they actually spend money on?
I would say custom items, custom shirts, custom book bags, lunch boxes,
Okay.
things like that.
So other than what you sell, where are they shopping for these things? Other than on your website, where are they typically going to get these items that they purchase? Are they going online? Are they going like to a local shop somewhere and getting a name on a book bag? Where are they typically going?
Most of the time they they are just coming to me and not going online. And I do have an Etsy store that makes a little bit more sales because I'm being honest, I have not made any sales on my Shopify store. So that's why I knew I needed to be in the room because I really need to get it going and I don't really know how.
Okay. Well, that's perfect that you know what you want, because a lot of us don't know what we don't know. And it's
Right.
amazing that you do know that there's something missing, but you know where to seek it. And that's great. So you could be using your Etsy store as a lead magnet for your Shopify store, because a Shopify store can be gorgeous. It can be decked out. It can have all the bells and whistles. If you don't get anybody to the Shopify store, then it's just a $40 a month, pretty website. Okay. So the idea here is to also learn some strategies to get people to the site, purchasing from the site, and then also making this process easier for you, because there are a lot of limitations on Etsy on how people submit their orders, especially custom orders. So, so you definitely want to have a place that it makes the customer have a better experience. And a part of that better experience is you can lay it out the way that you want. You can have them submit their custom graphics and things through the website. And then you can also cater to that customer with emails and, with your correspondence all going through the website and not having to go outside of that. So, so that's what I would suggest. Now I will say this.
Is there an easier way? Because I go up there and I just really get overwhelmed. Because it's like I really don't know where to start. And then I'm all over the place, and then I just say never mind. I come back to it another day, and then another day ends up being a month later. And I know I need to do better than that.
So I think what we're going to do, especially when you do the Shopify challenge, we're going to begin with the core of what draws the person to purchase with you on your page. And if that is like your whole, like you think of it like a boutique experience, right? What is one of your favorite stores? It might not be a custom store. What's one of your favorite stores to walk into and experience when it comes to stuff for kids?
Oh boy. I have so many because I love to shop.
Tell me like of the
Like-
price range and the experience that you like I don't like, even if it's higher end, like what would you pay more? Like you don't care what it costs, you just love the experience when you go there and you feel like you get the most out of that experience. Like you're never disappointed when you go into that place. What is that?
we all love like Justice. Like
Mhm.
I have preteens, so they love going in store like Justice.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's check out Justice. Let's do a little research here. Okay. And I know exactly what you're talking about, right? We see colors, we see a banner, boom, as soon as we get here. Oh, and there's a
Right.
pop-up.
right.
Beautiful. Immediately is something relevant to what these kids would want to purchase right now, right?
Right.
So that's something that I think you could incorporate, just the banner. You're going to do that in the Shopify challenge. You're going to put a banner up there. But I want to make sure that if your goal is to attract that kid customer base, but of course, mom and dad having to purchase that, and primarily mom. So your ideal client, and this is what we do in the Shopify challenge too. We build this ideal client. That ideal client is a mother, right? That ideal client is more than likely a mother of children in this like tweens kind of age, right?
Right.
And then also maybe even a mother of girls, because most of Justice is going to be tailored, even if it does. I think they have boy stuff too.
I think so, but I think it's mostly girl stuff.
Right, like I can't even tell you if they have boy stuff because I just know that their marketing is towards girls. So it's like girl mom type stuff, right? So you want to make sure that your colors, that you're targeting your messaging. Like, look, Girl Talk. We just said, Girl Mom, Girl Talk is their blog that's there. So everything here screams, hey, your girls will love it here. Just it screams stop and scroll, stop, like I'm stopping everywhere. So what I would do specifically is make sure when we do the challenge, you're going to get a chance to design your own variation of a design. Make sure that it is girl power, girl friendly, like just like girl crazy, like whatever it has to be, that the girls are going to love it. I want you to take note of this website. Look at some of the colors, because these are like spring type of colors. Take a look at these colors. You got your blues and your pinks and yellows, CMYK, I'm always rocking the CMYK. But just pay attention to that part. So then that way, when you do your colorway and all that, because you get to choose your colorway of your website. I also see that they're doing a lot of like summertime stuff. So you're looking at like palm trees, flowers, that sort of thing, rainbows, just using that type of imagery to make sure that that's how you draw people in. That's what I immediately see. And then you're going to have your categories, which is basically how you're going to break this up. I want you to pay attention to how they do their categories, right? If you come down here, shop by category, right? So you have new arrivals, tops, shorts, bottoms. Now you may not do it exactly like that. You may have yours classified by the type of products that you're customizing. So it might be book bags, it might be tumblers, it might be lunch boxes, but all of those things are things that are going to appeal to the girls. Then you might have t-shirts and maybe even some like party type of, I don't know if you sell party items, but like things that would appeal to the girls and have them like literally, oh mom, can I get this? That's how you want them. That's how you want the kids to stop. And you want the moms to be like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for this. Right. Okay. Sounds this sounds like this is going to be a good transformation. So what I want to do too, if you remind me, I'm going to actually do a screenshot here. And when you're done with the challenge, I cannot wait. Like, how sometimes we working out and we don't see the progress ourselves. And then as soon as we see the side by side, we're like, oh, shoot. Yeah. I want you to see the side by side. So that we start on that, April 3rd, I believe, like right after my birthday. Okay.
All right. I'm marking it down. Thank you so much.
Let's go. Now it's 5 days straight, but we're going to get you together. We're going to get you rocking in 5 days.
I'm going to be there.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you.
All right. You are welcome. You're welcome, love. All right, so that's Fonda. Let's see. So Monica, you're not in the craft to quit, so I can't do yours right now, but you are able to be here and just hang out and absorb all of this great information. All right, and let's see, Nancy's in our inner circle. Nancy, can you change your name and put like IC next to it so I know your inner circle? Let's check you out. Ooh, those colors automatically just popped out to me. Love it. Ooh, okay. So right now, I'm loving the banners. The colors are looking good. The collections. Now this one, Nancy attended the last Shopify challenge. So if y'all were wondering the last Shopify challenge, we are going to do this template again. I thought it was fun. I made up a new template for that one. So I see y'all are liking that template. I even had some people like, wait a minute, they got a different template. I want to do the Shopify challenge again. So I'm running the Shopify challenge again. All right, so collections look good. Nancy, go ahead and unmute your mic for me, love.
Hello.
Hey. Oh, let me remind y'all of something too. If you are, let's see, even if you're not in the academy, if you go to the academy and you just sign up for the free at the bottom of any page here, and you know, this is our long page because it has all of our templates. But if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can sign up as an affiliate. If you're already a member, you're already an affiliate. If you are a member, all you do is click here on the initials, go to affiliates, and then you'll see that right here where it says view all links. You could share, like if somebody wants to do the Shopify challenge, share that Shopify challenge. Like it's 50% commission. Y'all see that? So even if you think you can't afford it, I'm going to tell you today you can afford it. Let's just ask, how can I afford it? Copy the link, send it to a few people. If 2 people sign up, then yours is free. And here's the other thing. If they join the academy, then you will also get their, hold on just a second, y'all. There's some noise going on here. If they end up joining the academy for the membership, then you also get that academy membership, 50% of that in perpetuity. So it will not hurt you to share a link, but it definitely can help you. Okay. So let's make sure y'all do that. If you say you can't afford something, I'm telling y'all, I'm willing to make y'all partners so that you get paid more than me on this, because you get 50% and I do not get 50%. Trust and believe. With all the money that I pay to keep this whole organization running, I'm probably making more like 25% and you're making 50%. But I'm okay with that because y'all are bringing people to the tribe. Okay. All right. So let's get back to Nancy. Okay, Nancy, can you unmute for me, please?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so who is your ideal client? Describe her or him, please.
Parents with sport athletics and more school related.
Okay.
And those who does also those who are party goers.
Okay, so let me put myself in the frame of a party going mom with school age kids. What school age kids do I have and do I shop for? Is this high school, elementary? I'm putting myself in that mind frame right now.
I actually do both. High schoolers.
Okay, wait. Okay, so not what you do. I am your ideal. So your ideal client. So do I have both?
Yes.
Okay, so I have young children and I have high school age children.
Yes.
Okay. Let's I'm painting the picture because I want to get specific, because I think what we do, and I'm guilty of this as well, what we do as business owners, as entrepreneurs, is we put products out there because we want people to buy them. I want you to reverse that and say, what does my ideal client want to buy?
Okay.
There's a difference there, okay? So your
Mhm.
ideal client is the person that has the cash, has the desire, and is looking for what it is that you already have. So all you have to do is get your product in front of your ideal client, and that's your main job. Not to create all of the different solutions you think they want, but to get in front of them and let them see that you have what they want. And that's an easy purchase, and that's a continual purchase because you're going to create an experience for them. Okay, so in this case, when I come to your page and I see happy birthday, a dog, not a dog lover. I have 2 kids that eat up all of my money, so I'm not really into pets. Does it immediately appeal to me? No. I can imagine if I thought a little bit harder, oh, well, because there's a dog on there, it could be a child. But do I get that initially? Does that draw me in initially? No.
Okay.
So what I would do is at least take one of those images. If you say the party bundle at the least, right? Because most of the time people are going to go to a party for kids, not for the puppy, right?
Correct.
Right. So you can have one of them say happy birthday, it's a party, right? And then maybe the one that has the collection of things, because a party that has like all of these different components are normally going to be a young child or like a graduation. So choose that young child or graduation, like a sweet 16 or graduation. That's usually going to be for older kids, because I have older kids and I have younger kids, right? My younger kids should be represented on one of those. My older kids should be represented on one of those. So even for your custom tumblers, if you wanted to make sure you were targeting my older kids audience, maybe that should be graduation, or maybe that should be geared towards the kids stuff. Just both of all of those things there. None of those are speaking directly to your ideal client.
Okay, so basically the banners what speaks more to the client. Am I correct?
Everything should speak to the client. Just wait, like when I went to Justice and I wanted to stop everywhere I scrolled. I want to stop here. Okay, cool stuff. My eyes are going out. I want to take a break. I want to stop, and I scroll a little bit. I'm scrolling past the words because maybe some people will stop because the words say clearances and stuff. But I'm looking at the images. I'm trying to see, is this a product that's drawing me in? And these products are drawing me in because I'm the mom of a little girl right now, right? Right now, I'm the mom of a student, and I'm not being drawn in because I don't picture my kid as that student that's in front of me right now. If you had a representation of the students, like the kids party, kids party and kids in general could be combined in one, right? I would stop and immediately see, oh, that's a little girl. I can imagine my little girl on that shirt or on that button, right? If you had the graduation image, I could imagine my 17-year-old, like, oh my gosh, that's gonna be my baby. I want a shirt just like that because my baby's leaving me this year. Like, you want to draw the emotion out of people. You want to create an experience for them, and you want them to immediately connect to your content.
Okay, so I didn't put that on the banners, but in the collection, I was doing that.
Okay, I can see that. I'm just letting you know right now, the first thing that you see on the website is your banner. So the banner should automatically make me want to stop scrolling. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. And I see you have your party collection, you have your graduation. So those are your two categories we just kind of talked about. So that's amazing. The products look great, Nancy. These products look amazing. All of these. And I would also say, I'm the parent of the little one. I see the graduation here. And I see some of the kid related stuff, right?
Yes.
But I feel like it should be some of the first things I see, because that should be what makes me stop scrolling. You see what I'm saying? So even if you could change the order, and I'm sure you can, order them, but this first row should be everything. Oh my gosh, I have a 17-year-old. I need this. Oh my gosh, I have a 10-year-old that's having a birthday party, or that's just in general just loves to be expressive. Like, this is what I want. So what is stopping the scroll here needs to be at the top. So if that's because you want to stop the scroll for your ideal client first, you will have some other items that will speak to other people. That's cool. But just make sure that you're taking care of your avatar as your priority, and your avatar will take care of you. They will make you their priority, because now they know that you're catering to them every time that they have an experience with you through your website.
I got it.
Okay. Looks really, really good. Looks really good. Okay. So good stuff, good stuff. Let's see. We got time. We really don't have time for one more. But if there is one more in the building right now, in the Craft to Quit Platinum VIP, in the Shopify Accelerator, or in a Inner Circle, go ahead, drop your link. And then after that, I'm going to open it up for any questions. Okay, Najla, I got you, love. From our mentorship groups. And don't forget y'all affiliate links. Here, I'll put this. If y'all don't know how to get to the affiliate links, I'll put this link in the chat there. Okay, cool. All right, so let's come on over. New tab, let's see what we got going on. Oh, duh, I copied and pasted that one. I gotta go back and get Najla's. All right, already I love the colors. I love the colors. All right, let's see. Najla, before I get to giving my critique, let's see or describe to me who your ideal customer is.
So far, I guess, kind of just been people I know, but mainly Black women.
Okay.
You know, like things that kind of will appeal to them, whether kids, relationships, almost like Black art type stuff.
I got you. I was just about to ask that ideal client, what's one of the stores that they shop in where they have a great experience?
I don't know, like what, Target or something?
Okay, so
Michael's.
So are your, and this is where we got to get like a little bit of understanding. So are your ideal clients going to this experience because they are creative and they're seeking creative things, or they go into this experience because look, I don't want to craft. I just want to buy something nice as is. I will tell you one thing about the wealthy will pay a tax for no hassle, right? So is this what they're seeking? Like they want to come shop with you because they already know it's no hassle. They don't have to be up in nobody's DMs and sending pictures and all of that. Are they coming because they expect a top tier premium experience?
Top tier premium experience, but also more of a convenience that is one place they can go to get multiple products. So if they have an image, I want to be able to showcase that you can get that on multiple products. You don't have to go to different places. So some of the people that specializes in the shirts is like, okay, I like to showcase that I could put, yeah, you may be only looking for a shirt, but here are other products that I offer. But sometimes the design of the shirts is not what they necessarily want, because a lot of the shirts that are popular are more like basic, one or two design elements, where ours are more, a little bit more detailed.
Like,
if that kind of makes sense.
Okay, so if that's the case, then we must do what our ideal client wants. So in this case, if I am that person that I want whatever this is on multiple things, what am I shopping for? What do I want? Am I coming here because I want like a girls trip type of, a vibe? Am I coming here because I want something that says, Black excellence. Like if that's your ideal client, what am I seeing right now that your ideal client is like, oh my gosh, stop the scroll. I need to buy that. Okay. So first thing is on the banners, I will say this. I know you're giving them an idea of what things you can do, but I want you to be specific on those things of what it is that they want to purchase. So Express It Creations, although that's your name, that's great and grand, it doesn't appeal to the customer as far as wanting to buy that particular item. Now, if you're to say like, hey, your logo here, which if your ideal client was like an entrepreneur or a business to business, then I would say, do a your logo here, there. But from what you're telling me, your ideal client is someone who doesn't want hassle. They just want something really beautiful on a shirt, ready to go, that speaks for them and speaks to them, right? So tell me, you sound like your ideal client. What have you purchased, even knowing that you can make it? What have you purchased, knowing darn well you know how to make that, but you bought it anyway?
Well, I guess normally it's just pretty much just something out of convenience or learning or just supporting that person because that's what they're doing. Like, even though I can make it.
You sound like your ideal client. You sound exactly like your ideal client. So let me ask you this. What was that thing that you purchased? Was it a piece of art? Was it a mug? Was it, a tapestry? Was it a t-shirt? What did you purchase that basically you pretty much knew you could make that thing?
Haven't nothing recently. I mean, I just recently, like, one of the ladies, she had a vendor. I purchased an acrylic keychain, but I don't have the equipment to make it, so that's why I purchased the keychain, even though she had a lot of the same products that,
Really? So let me ask you this: you purchased it because it was convenient. It was more convenient for you to buy it from her than to get the equipment and do it yourself.
Right.
Okay.
And just to show support.
Okay, perfect. That's exactly what your website should be. You hear exactly what you're saying is exactly the experience that you could be creating for your customers. So you're saying you're already going to have the support of Black women because they can tell it's Black owned. The images that you're using and everything speak for it. You don't even have to say the name of the business on your shirt, right? But what you're selling now, the products that you're advertising need to draw me in as a Black female consumer who wants to support Black business. That is an avatar. Like, I love, oh my goodness, Black women in business, let me support. But it needs to be something that I'm going to rock, right? So I know you have designs like that. I know you have products that you already are, selling. I want to see those up here. And even if it is the more, the more simple things, or like I said, if it's, Black excellence or whatever it is that that they're purchasing, it should be front and center, right?
Okay.
So so I would even, let me ask you this: is graduation one of the major things that you're selling right now?
Yes, I've gotten a couple of orders for graduation.
Okay, so what I would do, because you said your customer is doing this for the like convenience and not the hassle type thing, what I would do is I would take the custom items and I would put them on the second row, because custom means I have to do a little work to submit something or whatever, right? But
I don't know how to because that feature products is automatically, I don't know how they're arranging them or picking them.
Yeah, I think it's doing it via alphabetical order, more than likely.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, that's what it's doing. And the other thing is you can kind of create a featured product category. So it doesn't have to be all featured products. You can literally put this top one if you tag certain products. Matter of fact, I want you to go through your products. This is a row of 4. Tag 4 products that your ideal client would go crazy over, because you've already sold it to them. Okay. So if you go and tag them, maybe tag it avatar, right? If you tag 4 products with the tag avatar, and then you create a featured products category for just the avatar items, guess what's going to pop up first? Avatar items. And then the second row could be, you know, whatever your featured products are, kind of just rolling into those. So you can have more than one featured product section. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I would have one, because you like, if you could stop the scroll of your avatar, you are so much more likely to create the experience that that person will come back, because it's so much easier to sell to somebody that you've already sold to than it is to try to get a new customer every time. So if you make that person who is your ideal client feel welcome and at home, they're going to keep coming back, and they're going to send other people here too.
Okay.
So I definitely feel like I see the school stuff would definitely be spot on. But if your ideal client is buying like some of the Proverbs 31, you know,
Yeah.
you know exactly
Yeah.
what I'm saying, because you've already been connecting with that audience. You know what they want. Make sure that it's here first. Make
Okay.
sure it's right up here first. Okay. And then I love the color scheme. You know, like I'm all for coordination. This looks beautiful. You did the Shopify challenge last time. So are you going to do the Shopify challenge again?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you'll have an opportunity to update some of your graphics and stuff too. So that'll be cool. And we'll have an opportunity when you redesign this time, you can redesign based on your ideal client now. Right. So now you could do your Proverbs 31 theme and your, auntie's vibes only, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, rich auntie vibes, like, you know exactly what I'm saying. You know exactly what your customer wants. I just want to see it first. Okay.
Okay.
But this is good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So anyone else? Let's see. Well, let me ask if y'all have questions right now. Any questions, any wins that y'all have that you want to share before we close out of the Shopify portion? Because I want to make sure that that we're taking this in and we're making the appropriate changes to improve. Now, questions y'all might want to ask. I'm gonna give y'all some like kind of leading type of questions. What's going on? Are you making sales? Are you getting out there in front of people? Are you, let me go ahead. I'm going to stop my screen share for a second. What's going on? What y'all need help with? This is your time to get my help. So let me know what's going on. Go ahead and let me know in the chat what it is that you have a question about or need some input and some help with, and we'll knock that out for the next 20 minutes. Don't get shy on me now. All right, I'm gonna ask a question then. I'll get y'all engaged. I know I can. Okay, so let's do.
I have a question.
What's that, Nancy?
I have a question. How do you put the featured items in order of preference?
The featured items in order. Honestly, I don't have that right on the top of my head. However, I will type that to see if I can find a solution for that one. It's definitely a way to change that layout and order. I don't know if it involves coding though. So let me definitely take a look. I'll come back to that one. Okay.
Okay. I have a few questions. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm
well, hold on, Nancy. Let's let somebody else have a chance to. Hold on. All right. So let's see. Beatrice, you could go ahead and go next. Speaking of which, Beatrice, where are you?
Okay, I'm here.
I see the problem, the question. It says, I need to get in front of people. And I'm like, where's your camera? Where are you? Let me immediately help you.
I'm right here. Okay.
Hey.
When you first started,
okay,
my dinner had got ready. So
I
never turned the camera back on.
Okay. I would neglect me for some dinner right now too. So
and especially my daughter cooking. I didn't have to cook.
Tell her she can come stay with me anytime. So,
Okay.
so Ventracy, getting in front of people. When you say getting in front of people, do you mean like getting in front of people to show your product, or just like talking to people in person? Like which one are, it might be more of those things. What is it? Sound just went out.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
I say, as far as putting my product out, because you know my situation, I was busy working, so I just focused on back end, getting things done, website now. So yeah, now I have all of that. And of course, you know, for a little over a month, I haven't been working. So now it's the next step. And I was just using my job in the meantime to just get ready for this point. So now I'm here.
So you did the hard work, which the hard work is the back end work, just to let you know, the research, putting the products together, creating your listings. So the part that you're finding difficult to do though is getting in front
I haven't done. I don't know if it's difficult. It just hasn't been done, honestly.
Got you. So is your objective to get more local clients right now, or more online clients? Or, you know, you want to get both?
Both.
Okay. Let's start then with your local clients. Who is your ideal customer?
The sports parent.
Okay. So what contact have you made so far to get in front of a sports parent? Have you contacted the schools by chance yet, or made contact with maybe some of the popular kids from certain schools that are involved in sports?
I haven't.
You're one of my OGs. You know
I
this
know.
place. You know,
But I
know this place.
and we're being honest. So I'm being honest.
I
took a break in between.
Mhm.
I was at that other job for 29 years. And I took that break and I kept working in the back end. So now, and then in all honesty, one of the young men that play ball with my son, he's a coach at a high school. So I really have no excuse. Go ahead. I'm putting it out here so that I could be held responsible.
Yes, exactly.
My daughter still helps her volleyball coach by volunteering, you know. So I'm don't, like you say, you got to put it out there. So now you held responsible.
Yes. Now there's some accountability. So what I want you to do, you have 2 connections right now. This week, I only want you to focus on those 2 connections. The whole point of the Craft to Quit program is that I want y'all to feel like you have some advice and some support in a way that's not overwhelming. Okay. So here, let's take these 2 contacts. And I know you are the mock-up queen, Ventracy. You will put a mock-up together and you will make it look amazing and cater to that client. So I would like you to do a mock-up for it was a basketball.
No, he's a football coach.
Okay, so football coach connection, and then make something for that your daughter can show off as well. Okay.
Yeah, she still helps her high school coach by going over there and helping train the children that are in school now.
Okay, so I would like to see a mock-up, not just one product. I know you know how to do the multiple products. So I want to see a mock-up of a package, and I want you to create for them. You got your mock-up. I want you to create a physical product, just one physical product for the coach. Okay. Now, this is what I did. And you probably have seen some of these on my Instagram from a while ago, but I would take like the star players or whatever and create a collection of them. So then I wouldn't be just singling out like one kid. You don't have to do all that, but I would go to the coach. And honestly, I wouldn't even go to the coach most of the time because you have connections with the coach. That's good. I would go.
Yeah, he's like my son.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's just like my son.
So I would create the product and actually give them a sample of the product. So that shirt costs you maybe $5. That ink and that paper might cost you $1. Your time that you spent designing it might, if it's a 10-minute template, it might cost you $10 worth of design time. And I want you for less than $20, you have leads with influence.
All
You
over
are
center
valuable.
print. All over
I
a
would-
center print.
I would do the center print because I think you're going to be able to sell more of those. But I would have your daughter and your son, when they deliver it, wear it all over. Right? That's their uniform. I cannot tell you, every single time I go somewhere, every time, and I make sure that everybody's in uniform. My brother, my niece, my nephew, we're always in uniform every single time. I had somebody, St. Patrick's Day, we were downtown, and there were some guys, a bunch of guys riding bikes, and they're zooming by, and they're yelling, "We like your shirts!" And it's like they could see that zooming by on bicycles, right? So, and then the kids are yelling out, "We make them in his lab on YouTube." Like they're literally like yelling it out as they're going by. And they're like, I don't think they heard us. They were going so fast. But the whole idea is that it's promotional, right? Every chance you have to make that contact. So send, and I know you're going to make something fire, for them. So they're not going to be embarrassed to wear it. It's not going to be corny because everything you do is amazing. So they're wearing that. The coach is going to be like,
Thank you.
You're welcome. They're like, this is a center print shirt. Well, what's that you got on? Oh, this is all over. This one is $60 and up, or, whatever that conversation is. Now it's a conversation starter. Start with those two things. And then when we meet back, I think we're meeting on Thursday. When we meet back Thursday, have me a little report together. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Accountability. We're here.
Yes, ma'am. We're here.
Okay. All right. I got you then.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see. The pop-up. Let's see. So Nancy, a lot of these questions are going to be, I think, in Chrissy, and like, let me know if I'm wrong. But as far as some of these questions, how to add an item to client to send photos, detailed information. I think do you have that in your marketing class? I think so. But if not, I'm taking these questions.
Those specific things that she put in there are not in the marketing, like the pop-ups and things like that. It's not in there, but we do.
Oh, I didn't see the pop-up. Hold on a second. The pop-up. Okay, so the pop-up, y'all write this down. Look up Wheelio, WHEELIO, Wheelio. It's an app on Shopify that's very, very popular as a pop-up. It actually puts a little spinning wheel. Coach Chrissy, you have that one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. I'll show you when Coach Chrissy's site comes up, pop up. This little thing here. And you have to put in your
screen's not showing, Shannon.
Oh, ha. I'm just clicking on. Look, it's my kind of day. Hold on a second. Just make that bigger and let's share screen. Boom, boom. Okay. So what happened was this pop-up shows up, and in order to spin and get a coupon code, which, everybody's going to want that 30% off, but hopefully it very rarely happens, if ever. But basically, people would have to exchange their information in order to get access to a coupon code. So that's a pop-up. This is a very, very popular pop-up that Justin from Support Black Colleges, he recommends this one too. It's one of his favorites, and he has done, I actually did an interview with him. He's on the YouTube. If you look recently, I posted it. He did, I think, over 4 million in sales last year for his brand, Support Black Colleges. So definitely this is one of his favorite things, the Wheelio pop-up. But these are all apps and plugins that basically work with Shopify to pop up and get in somebody's face in order to collect their information. Okay. Good stuff. All right. Let's see. Let me go back to y'all and back to these questions. Where are they? Here we go, chat. Morticia says, I want to be like Chrissy when I grow up. I love it. Netta says, me too. Oh, okay. Let's see. Name of the app. Lisa is Wheelio. Okay, you got it, Chrissy. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, yes. Oh, I do want to give a shout out to Coach Chrissy. Website looks amazing, by the way. All right, let's see. Oh, Coach Chrissy, can you come on for a second and tell us how the app is working with your Shopify store? Because I see right here, I see our little pop-up.
The app is working beautifully.
Powered by Innate Lab.
It's working wonderfully and beautifully. It has really helped me with bringing all of my communication to one place instead of having to check my Instagram, check my Facebook, check my website, check my, it has really, really helped. I just did a big group for basketball organization in the community, and I have spent, we did them last year as well, and I was inundated with text messages on my phone and things like that, and I typically do not really check my phone like I should, because I get so many messages. I get so many messages from not just customers, but because when you first start out, you give your personal number out, and so people have access to you in ways that it becomes very overwhelming at times, especially when you get to where you're dealing with bigger organizations and things. So the app really has helped me, because I was able to, as people were placing orders, they were leaving their information, they were leaving their email address, they were leaving their phone numbers, and instead of having to do my personal number, I was able to go in the app, send I even call people from the app, so that it came from that number, and it was a really good way of collecting the information. So I've been using it to do my social media posts, and it'll post my Facebook and my Instagram at the same time. It's posting, so I am absolutely loving it.
I love it. And Coach Chrissy, is there any like major time significance? Is it like just consolidation? Like, what would be your number one thing out of everything that would, like, if it only did that one thing, it would be a stress reliever?
It's saving me the time of everything being in one place for my communication, and knowing that I'm not missing any leads or that one thing, if that's worth it for me, because I've had messages that I've gone, even since I just like transitioned everything to the app, I have message requests and things that were from January where people asked me, or Christmas time where people sent me messages, and I missed them because you start to look at one thing and then you get a notification somewhere else, so you go somewhere else, and I missed out on opportunities and additional income.
Got you. So what Coach Chrissy's talking about, I'm showing you the back end of the app now. So the people that are in the Shopify Accelerator and then the inner circle, you all will be getting introduced to this after we get the accelerator group acquainted. But basically, this is all like Instagram. You can see the Instagram messages are here. Facebook messages are here. Text messages are here, as well as email messages are here. So basically, Like this consolidates all the different ways your customers could be contacting you in a way that that allows you to nurture them and pay attention to them, but not just be all over the place. Because that's one of those things that really can weigh us down, especially when we're kind of solopreneurs at first. We're doing everything ourselves. We are customer service, we are the designer, we are production, etc. So that's one of those things that's really helping to bring this together. And then one of the other things we're working on is learning automation. So automation is where you take a task. Let's say, for instance, you tell people, hey, DM me the word Shopify. And if they DM me the word Shopify, well, that's actually for the accelerator. If they DM me the word Shopify, then I have a DM automation that's going to create a sequence of conversation that I don't have to have. My bot is going to have that conversation. So we're kind of using artificial intelligence. We're using technology basically to take care of a lot of the tasks that weigh us down so that we get to the good stuff, right? So so when people go to the website and they type in new for a discount code, it has an automation to collect their information and then issue them a discount code because they entered the word new. The Google My Business, we're working on that one. And then basically we're asking for a Google My Business review through our app, automated. We also have, let's say, for instance, the Shopify Accelerator meeting. If y'all wonder why y'all got a message 2 hours before the meeting, or 1 day before the meeting, 2 hours before the meeting, and 10 minutes before the meeting, it's because this is set up as an automation. This is all on the app. So I tell it when the event starts, I tell it to wait before 1 day, send an email reminder, send a text message reminder. 2 hours before, send an email, send a text message. 10 minutes before, send an email, send a text message. And it's going to do that every single Tuesday before, or using 8:30 as that benchmark. So this is an automation. Once we develop the right systems to be in place for our business, then we can worry about marketing our business, because most of us are afraid to market our business because we're scared to get the actual orders that we want, that we say we want, right? So if we can get in the position to not be afraid of those orders because we have systems in place that are going to help us out, it's going to make us feel much more confident in putting our business out there in front of people. So that's one of those things. It has the Google My Business reporting in there. That's good. We also have like email. This is the social planner. So the social planner is where you can literally plan for the entire month. Hey, I want this post to go out on Monday, this post to go out on Tuesday at 3 o'clock. So it does that for your different accounts, and you can link all of those accounts. So I have my Facebook personal is not on here because I don't think it does Facebook personal Messenger and stuff, but it will. No, it'll post it to the Facebook page. For your business, it'll also post it to any groups you have. So if you have groups that you're promoting to, it'll post in there. It'll post to your Instagram. It posts to LinkedIn, Twitter, even to your Google, like your Google My Business listing. It can post stuff to that automated. Okay, so if you want to keep that fresh and going, Google loves when you update photos for your business. So all of that is in there. What else? Oh, you have emails, templates, and campaigns. So you have text message templates also. That all of this stuff is automation. So whenever we have a inner circle strategy session, guess what? Y'all are going to get an automated text message, when this time comes up, just like you got the automated email as well. So all of that is built into this. So you think about how you want to get your customers, how you want to nurture your customers. This is all stuff that I had to learn myself. And I figure while I was learning it, I might as well develop it as a system for you all as well. Okay, so Judy asked the question, when will this be available for the rest of us? Right now, I will say give me 60 days, because my whole goal with the accelerator is to literally walk people through this. This is tough stuff. People in the accelerator, let me know in the chat right now if you had to walk through all of these steps that we've been going through in the accelerator by yourself, by just watching a video and doing it, do you think you would be doing it right now? Just give me honest truth. Morticia says, no way, all caps, Felicia, no. And the reason why I'm saying it is because even I had access to this, and I had like some help files and all this stuff, and I didn't start learning it until I had someone that was willing to help me push through it. So, for the first, 2 or 3 iterations of this, I want it to be done in the accelerator. So we have proof of concept, we have people that have it ready to roll, and then I will offer it as like a do-it-yourself version where you don't have to be in the accelerator to get it. But I will tell you, the accelerator is going up this next as of this next Shopify challenge. So basically get the Shopify store up and running, but then we're also doing things within the Shopify store to optimize it and to help take care of your customers. So I just want y'all to know that's what we're working on. The next feature that we're working on for the Shopify stores for the people in the accelerator is to create the customizable products like this, so that someone can go and click on that product and literally customize it on your website. Okay, either customize it on your website or select whichever template that they want. And when they select your template, they're also going to add the photo and text that they want as well. So this is going to be a really big deal for our accelerator folks, so that we make sure we're optimizing the websites and stuff. But I'm just giving y'all a heads up on what we're doing, why we're doing it, and why I'm finally stepping into this capacity, because I didn't like doing the Shopify stuff, but I can clearly see that this is where a lot of us are struggling and where a lot of us can really use some help. So like I said, if y'all tell me what you need, that's what I'm here for. All right, so oh, Morticia, you still playing catch up? Oh, and Morticia, we're meeting Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. So we'll be ready for you. All right, any other questions? Because I think that's my time, but I did talk about the app a little bit, so I'm gonna let you reclaim your time. So I have one more question. Are y'all good? Y'all good? Let me give y'all some homework. Let me give y'all some homework. The same homework I gave to Van Teresa, I think is very fitting. Van Teresa has 2. She's got 2. I'm going to give y'all 2. Find 2 people that are people of influence in some capacity. Everybody in this 6 degrees of separation, we all have 2 people in our lives that we can contact right now. And I want you to present and let these 2 people have access to your ideal clients. Like if your ideal client is, a tween mom, then maybe you're not contacting the football coach. Okay. So let's make sure that this is all in alignment now. I want you to create a mock-up of 2 or one set of products for 2 different people. It could be the same avatar, but 2 different people. And I want you to have that done by the time that we meet next Thursday. If you can present a physical product to them, great. I'm not even telling you have to do a physical product. I know Van Teresa, if she puts a product in someone's hand, she's going to get it done like that, and she's going to put it in their hand. Okay. So that's your homework. Let's make the most of a local market. I'm going to tell you this. I told y'all I would tell y'all how I would do this if I was starting this all over again. If I were starting this all over again, even with the brick and mortar store, or even with the only online store, I would still make use of my local market. I would still create something, because you got to bring people to your website. You got to bring people to your Shopify store. It doesn't just happen overnight, and you're just not going to spend thousands of dollars on ads to get people to your site that you don't know if they're actually going to purchase from you. So you want to start with organic traffic. Okay. So that organic traffic, I want you to, when you make those mock-ups, I want you to put them on your Instagram. I want you to put them on your TikTok. I want you to put them on your Facebook business page and also your Facebook personal page. Okay. Make sure that you have some type of call to action, some kind of CTA. The CTA should be speaking directly to your client or your ideal client. Okay. So the call to action, don't make it be buying anything. If this is your introduction to somebody, tell them something that that's going to benefit them. Like, if you ask right now for them to drop a picture, y'all remember when I first started doing these templates, I'd be like, drop a photo of your little one for a chance to win this template for free. And what would y'all do? Drop photos of your little ones. Y'all are literally giving me y'all kids. Y'all handing y'all kids over for a free template, right? Your clients will do the same, and they're trusting you. They trust you so much that they're handing over a picture of their kid to you. Okay, that's big. That's major. I think Coach Chrissy is going to do an Etsy challenge. Yep. Okay. Oh, Teresa asked, when doing lives, is it better to demo products or show as you're working? Here's the thing. If you want to be a coach, if your ideal client is people that you're trying to teach, then you might show the entire process. Your ideal client doesn't care about the entire process, unfortunately. Now demonstrating the product is perfect. Demonstrating the product is picking the product up, talking about the qualities of it, talking about all the things that they want to hear, the benefits, and not just the and not just the actual details of it. Not that it's 20 ounces, all that, like, oh my gosh, this is, such a great and fun way to support my little one when we go to football games. I always get questions about it. It's, so nice that everyone wants to know where I get it from. So that would be you too. If you're the it mom, if you're the one that is always supporting your little one, and like, this is absolutely the product for you. So you want to be talking about that sort of stuff, how it keeps your drink cool while you're out at the hot football field for 4 hours straight, whatever those benefits are to them. Make sure that you are saying that in a product demonstration. That will be helpful for your customers who are buying the product. Okay. Now, the reason why I do a lot of demonstrations is because I am showing you all what you can do with this information. So I'm selling a different product than the actual product. Here's another thing. If you do speed art or like speed videos of the process of you making stuff, that's good, because then they get to see, oh, you are making this in-house. It's not something that's coming from China, but they don't want to see the whole drawn out hour-long process. They want to see, maybe 5 seconds of you designing it, maybe another 2 seconds of it coming out of the printer, then maybe 2 seconds of you heat pressing it and revealing it. Like, that's interesting to people. People watch that. But that whole clip should be no longer than 15 to 20 seconds. Does that make sense? Sharon, so for the next Shopify challenge, yes, we're going to use the same. We got a request to use the template that we used last time. Apparently, people were raving about that one, so they want to use that one. Okay. And then that way, for the folks that did the Shopify challenge last time that are redoing it this time, you will have new banners and new products that you can add to your Shopify store, and it will coordinate. Okay, awesome. All right, so last call for questions. I think we answered them all. All right. So y'all have homework. Two clients, 2 real deal clients, not just avatars, pie in the sky avatars. 2 real deal clients. I want you to make physical contact if you can. If you can give them a physical product, that will be wonderful. If not, then just make sure that you at least do your mock-ups. But I'm telling you, people they want to be outside again. They want human contact again. They want human touch and interaction again. So if you could be the one that actually puts something in somebody's hand after everything that we've all been through, it's going to mean a lot, way more than it ever meant before. Okay. So if you can get a physical product in somebody's hand, if you can't, do a t-shirt, and you can just do one of those Dollar Tree towels. That towel costs less than $1. Sublimate your item on that, sublimate a sample on that, and give them that cloth, and you can call it a spirit rag. Okay. I'm just giving y'all the tips that work for me, that I know for a fact will work for you if you put it out there. Okay. Get in front of some actual people, not just emailing somebody. Like, get in front of a physical person and show a physical product. Okay. That is my goal for you right now. And then watch it spread like wildfire. Your website will start to grow when more people know about your business. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, listen, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all dearly. But until next time, tune in tomorrow, y'all. Monday, 8 p.m. I have someone coming on to talk about like trust and like asset planning and protection, wills, insurance, like all the stuff we don't like to think about as entrepreneurs, but can really and truly make us or break us when it comes to this whole generational wealth thing. So y'all are going to love her. She's going to be on tomorrow at 8. I'll put an announcement in the group and make a thumbnail for it and everything. Okay. All right. Love y'all. I appreciate you dearly. Till next time, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye.
Thank you. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please.